Let me go back to my other screen here on my laptop and see if I can see this broadcast now. I don't see any chat. I don't see anybody in here. I don't see anybody in the room. Says I'm live on my phone. Okay, I got one thumb up. Okay, can you hear me? I'm surprised I only got one in here. Yeah, because I'm on my phone, not my computer. I'm not using Zoom. But I just used Zoom and I recorded 2 different videos today with Zoom. And I checked it twice. I checked it. I checked sound on my computer. I always check sound and microphone and sound on my computer before I do anything. And it said that it was good. It showed my sound. I heard my sound back. I talked to the microphone. It played it back to me. I heard sound. The microphone was working through Zoom. Last night, and night before last, when I tried to go live, I had a problem, but my memory was kind of maxed out. Yeah, I'm on my phone right now, guys. I can't use my computer. Obviously, I cannot use my computer to do a live show right now. I don't know why. So I think I'm being sabotaged or something isn't right. My computer is not working for a live show. So I'm really aggravated. This computer is going to go in the shop anyway, but there's something, guys. There's something going on. It's not right. Several people here have told me tonight in the chat before that YouTube was doing the same thing to other channels. I believe it's happening. I believe it's been happening a lot on this platform. Nikki Snook, I think you're right because I was just hearing that. And furthermore, I've heard some other rumors that they were going to go after people that talk stuff that they don't want to hear in a big way. And I don't mean just ban them from the platform and shut them out. They're talking about pulling PayPal operations on folks. You know, PayPal was, if you said something they didn't want, they was going to take your money. They're talking about going to your bank accounts. That's the kind of rumors I'm hearing from people that's pretty high. Yeah, you're hearing me now because I'm on my phone. I'm talking to you from my telephone. That is the only reason you're hearing me now. The other night when I had problems, I thought it's because my memory was maxed out. My memory's high. I checked my memory. My memory had reserve margin today. I made sure that before I started. I ended stuff. I deleted things. I saved things, bookmarked stuff. I spent a lot of time just taking things to where I should have been able to broadcast. And each time tonight when I tried it, I spoke into the microphone and I did the audio checks through Zoom. Zoom has an audio check feature. It worked. I've been recording on Zoom today. It worked. I was able to upload it. What's not working is it's not going live over YouTube on my platform. And several other people are saying, just said in the chat, that other platforms are having the same problem. Well, that don't surprise me. They're probably on the verge of shutting everything down. Guys, so I don't know how long we're going to be able to do this. Look what Discovered Heart is doing, giving all the account info to the IRS. Yeah, that's what they're all doing. They're giving everything to the federal government. Everything, guys. All your information, forget privacy. Anything you do digital, all the companies, just all the stupid tech companies are just handing it over. All stuff that's supposed to require, warrants and stuff like that. The heck with these people. Yeah, it's all a mess. Yeah, it's time that we start kicking back. I'm mad. There's things I just know. I'm going to have to go and rumble to talk, guys. I'm mad. I'm just fighting mad, guys. This is too much. It is over the top. It's too much. These idiots with the central banks, the idiots in the federal government, the idiots have really torched my soul. I'm not a happy camper, guys. Yeah, it's like we're in communist China. That's where they want to take us. Exactly. The stinking deep state stinks, and that's why Trump got so popular, but he didn't do nothing about it. He wasn't enough, and I don't think he can do it now. They've so bogged him down, even if he was ever intending to. I'm not clear of that either, because he threw Julian Assange on the bus, so I'm not sure about him. I'll be honest. He was a friend of the Clintons beforehand. Yeah, he even went to that stupid island. So, can we really trust him? Yeah, a lot of people trust just because they're after him so hard. And maybe that's an indicator, or it's a darn good show. Which is it? Is it a show or is it real? I don't know, guys. But there's a lot of stuff, two cabals trumping the other cabal. Yeah, that may be it. That just may be it. They just may be competing cabals. That happens. There are competing cabals. That is true. In this case, I don't know. Trump is a fall guy. He may be, and he may be willingly a fall guy. It could all be. See, the thing is, they all knew that the people in this country was getting like him just to build our hopes up and get everybody following them. And then they pull the rug out from under their legs. And they run that psyop on us that's got the oval with a squiggly tail, pigtail hanging out of it. So I don't know, guys. I'm already saying enough right now to probably get this platform to shut me off. I need to go on Rumble talk like this, guys. I've set up a Rumble channel, and this is what I set up for. I was going to show you guys a lot of stuff tonight, a lot of different websites. I can't show you anything like that from my phone. I just don't have those kind of capabilities. So to make a long story sorry, guys, this is not, a lot of people, you guys are my loyal, regular followers. You're okay, but you're kind of like the tip of the iceberg. Most of the people watch my videos don't ever come in the chat room. And they will come in, they'll see me complaining mad, and I'll just unsubscribe in droves. This video will cost me subscribers just because I'm coming on here fussing about what's just happened to us tonight. And even when you come on, that's why I deleted the other videos, because they blog on the video and you're just going, they just help with it. And there's some people are just so darn fickle. I work my tail end off to try to bring you this content. I mean, it takes hours to do the research, to set things up, and then to have it all crash like that is just aggravating as And guys, I've got a lot of things going on. I got a worm farm to tend to. I'm way behind on my taxes. I got other things I really need to be doing. But I care about you guys. I'm bringing you this content because it matters. You guys need to hear it. It's part of my proposition, my channel, to help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. And right now, the hive is coming down on us hard. No matter what happens, Greg, you will be my friend. Well, thank you, Arnold. Well, that's why I'm here, guys. We got a camaraderie between a lot of us here because you guys are regulars. So, and just things that people need to understand. It's things that people need to know. But this is not a platform for talking this stuff anymore. It really is. That's why I've set up a Rumble channel. I don't know if you were where you can, Katie, if you can share my new Rumble channel links. I've only put 3 videos in the Rumble channel, but I got a swivel ahead and use YouTube channel. It's so far just been more, limericks and rhymes. A lot of this content I could probably put over there, but I'm really concerned. See, this channel I started to be an urban gardening channel, urban gardening and worm farming. I just went on Social Blade and it shows me as a news channel. Shows me as a news channel, but it gives me a grade of like B-, which kind of blew my mind. Is Rex with the channel that's like a zillion times bigger than mine. He got a C+. It's like, wait, I get a B-, and he gets a C+. Really? What am I doing? I ain't doing nothing better than him. He's way bigger than me and gets tons more watchers. I don't know where that come from. Social Blade. I don't know. That's one of these things YouTubers use to gauge other YouTube channels to try to compare things with. Definitely great for information, Mr. Grove. Well, thank you, guys. You're why I keep coming back. So, guys, y'all are why I keep coming back here. But we got to do some things different. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stay on here. Okay, that is my Rumble Swivelhead News channel. I will put my more controversial topics over there. Yeah, there's only sound, Michael Jackson, because I'm on my telephone. My computer will not do it. Yeah, I rebooted. I did all the stuff everybody say do. I already did all that. It ain't going to do it. It ain't going to happen tonight. It just will not do it. But I can record a video and upload it, and the sound will be fine because there ain't nothing wrong with my sound system. There's nothing wrong with my computer. And Zoom is working too because I was actually recording sessions through Zoom, and I tested Zoom's sound 2 times tonight. 2 times. Something along between Zoom and you don't want me talking to you live and showing you what I have. Obviously. Seems to be the case. The Zoom's working. I can upload videos. That works. Sound is a YouTube deal. Yeah. That's what I think, Mr. Floyd. That's what you were telling me earlier. So that's what I was seeing several people in the chat room saying, is that I'm not the only one having this issue tonight. So is it just us prepper channels? Is it just the people that's trying to bring you news that's getting this problem? Is it just those that's a little bit not on the sucking Sniffy Joe's toe channel? I don't know, guys. So, no, I don't like the deep state no matter what party it comes from, what color it is. I ain't got no use for the deep state. So if I was to say what I'd really say, I'd be shut down for good on here. I don't even know if I could say it on Rumble. So, yeah, I'm aggravated. I'm fed up with it. Make up crazy titles and then talk about your research instead. Guys, I don't know. What's really worrying me is I'm getting the notion that because I put out certain news on this channel, the channels that I don't do that on, I think they're stomping on us like Galactic Gregs. Galactic Gregs don't step into this stuff at all, but I think it's held down a little bit. I do think it's held down a little bit. So, but I just did a video on Galactic Gregs with my friend Bill Brown, and Bill Brown and I went on Leak Project back a few weeks ago and did a video, and I just held back on posting it until today. So thank you for sharing the Rumble channel. Is also now I do have my channel here too. Check it out. Hi Greg. Yes, when I turned in, it said that the video is not available. Yeah, I deleted it. I tried to do this twice, and the sound wasn't going through because it wasn't on my end. My computer was working. My sound system was working. Zoom was working. Sound worked through Zoom. I checked it all out. I even had enough memory to make it all go. They tried to block you. What do you mean, Patrick? Who tried to block you, and how did that happen? Please describe that. What happened when they tried to block you? I'm looking for more information. I get people telling me all the time, some of my most loyal, regular watchers telling me they got unsubscribed from me. And I've had people tell me, I've had some of my most loyal watchers get unsubscribed to me 3 times in just a matter of a couple of weeks. And I get all kind of people telling me they're not getting notifications. And look, there are other preppers who tell you everything I tell you. Practically, so maybe they don't have the rocket science behind them, but they essentially the same message. And Rex thought it's because my thumbnails weren't good. Some of these don't even use thumbnails. They don't even use SEO words. I discovered when I use SEO words or not, don't seem to make any difference in the performance of a video. But these other videos have smaller channels, and they'll get 5 times more views than me. Really? But I think this because I started this thing called the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Because I don't just sit around and say, okay, guys, things are bad. Doesn't cover. Buy extra beans and rice. Oh, I'll tell you to do those kind of things. But, I go the next step. I say, let's stop it. Let's do something about it. I think that's the problem. So when I started, that's what sets my channel apart from most of the others. It's the Freedom Restoration Foundation, things like that. Well, that's important. I don't know, what is it? Some of the prepper channels I follow get booted on the live videos. Okay. They get way more views, even when they're smaller channels. Why? I've been asking the question for about a year now. See, here's the funny thing. When I had 18,000 subscribers, I got more views then than I get today. 3 times more. I got 3 times more views when I was a much smaller channel than I get today. Why's that? HARP campaign projects range from Jupiter to the moon. Dude, I don't know, Patrick. I know they shut HARP down for a while. I don't think, how can HARP do that? HARP is not an ionic sphere heater. And really and truly, it can only, it's an antenna array with only so much power going into it. I don't know how it can do most of what's been ascribed to be able to do, to be honest. So I'm not putting a lot of stock in that. Pinball had same issue, and YouTube started its because 2 or more videos in 24 hours. Really? That's never been a problem with YouTube before. YouTube has been something, if you wanted to put in 10 videos, you could do it. YouTube states because of 2 or more videos in 24 hours. I had never heard of that, but I'm going to tell you something. I did load a little video today on worm farming. You know, it's an old video. I found it when I was going through. I was trying to scrub some of my files, and I found this. Oh yeah, I meant to put that up a year ago, year and a half ago. So I'm feeding, watering worms. It was a three-part series, and I didn't know what happened to it. All right, Zenjamin, it's a family here, guys. There you go. Mention Rumble will be the spot. Well, maybe. The problem is all these other channels, they don't get enough traffic to them. People go to YouTube to drive traffic to their other shows. Everybody does it. They stay on YouTube because they need something to drive traffic to their other channels. Now maybe that'll change over time. Stellar Core, how you doing? Maybe that'll change over time. Talking about stellar cores, did y'all hear they found a quark star? It's beyond a neutron star, not a black hole. It's between a neutron star and a black hole. It's been theorized, but they never found one. It's where they got so much gravity it crushes everything down to the quarks, but it don't go into a black hole. And here's another thing. Here's the weird thing. They found a neutron star that has less mass than our sun. We just had somebody tell me the other day in chat, well, you'll never find a neutron star with less mass than our sun. No, they just found one. Now, I wouldn't have thought that either. Because, our sun should become a white dwarf at the end of its life. That I know, but, hey, it will go to a red giant first, and it will shed its outer layers of the atmosphere. So it'll be kind of like, it won't be a supernova, but it'll be a nova. All right, Afghan, let's see what you call yourself. Afghan, it's hard for me to read names on this. Gosh, I put on some more glasses to read some of these. Where are they at? I can't read your full name. I got glasses here somewhere. I thought I did. Yeah. I don't normally use reading glasses. But, that's hard to read. I don't know where they're at. Should have been right here on top of things. Well, okay, you gotta forgive me if I don't read everybody's names, guys. Yeah. All right, so what's going on in the world? We'll still talk about it. We're just getting into that later. That's what I was trying to launch you out with, is telling you what was happening in the world. And all I know is I couldn't come online. I just kept getting stymied. I won't be able to stay on this phone as long as I would the computer because it just powered up. Sorry, guys. Battery issues, and here I'm dropping the phone. I got a cord, but I got to plug it in from this way to hold it, and that's kind of coming across. I can get a little power. This cord will not charge as fast, though, as this phone depletes it. It will help preserve our life a little bit, but it's also awkward to put this cord in. That's the way it's coming across. Yeah. I'm still hunting my glasses. I thought I had them. I don't went on top of something here. I can't find them. All right, so I can't read everybody's names. Forgive me, guys. I just can't do it. On the phone here, they just come in so small, I just can't see them. If it was on, well, I might be able to, hey, you know what? If I watch the chat over here, I might be able to keep up with some of that. Let me see if I can refresh this. Now, I did a minute ago, and it didn't show me the live session. Hit and refresh again on my channel here. There it is. There it is. Nuclear tensions high, something interfering with my live cast. There we go. That's right. That's the problem we got. Okay, now I can see the chat over there. Kind of like I normally do from my major computer. Afghan veteran. Okay, that was what I was trying to read. Veteran. Afghan veteran, 85, 89. I've noticed that. Okay, that's what I was trying to read. All right, so the Rumble channel's been shared. I will move a lot of stuff over there. Carol Moreland, Pinball had the same issue. D Ladybug, hi Greg. Found you on KLW World News. Appreciate your late nights. Well, thank you. Are you afraid that they will silence all voices of dissent soon? They would like to, Afghan veteran. They would like to. Okay, I had somebody warn me. Someone that has connections in D.C. in the intelligence community. They told me to stop broadcasting anything other than garden stuff or worms. They said, stop now. They said in a matter of just right before the couple weeks before the midterms, they said there's a plan, and I have a hard time thinking this can go through. Disregard the call from me earlier. It was let you know I had no sound. Oh, I saw a text message. I didn't see a call, but I got my ringer turned off on my phone, guys. Keep it turned off almost all the time. Pull in money and do a little profile live. Profile? You have to explain that to me. He reads his chats. I'm reading chats. Oh, you mean like this? That kind of profile. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, that might be what I got to do. It's hard to read them off this screen here. I can see them better over here. It's also hard for me to hold this phone and look over here, though. So I'm coming from the phone right now. I'm having battery issues as it's give me some bits. All right, John and Spirit, goodness, take care of yourself. So what the word was is that they were going to go after people's bank accounts. Oh, guys, let's just delete this, that, put in. If anybody comes in here with an untoward, I just put somebody in timeout. If anybody comes in here with a porn kind of site, they don't get timed out. They get hidden from the channel. That's the thing to do. Get rid of them forever, for good, instantly. It's instant death on my channel. You come in here with that mess, it's terminate instantly. Judge, jury, and executioner all in one. And all you mods, you're empowered to take out anybody that puts that kind of junk in here. Anybody come in from a porn site, no, they don't get any chances on my channel. That's dead on arrival. Much healing, love, and favor you. Anything like that, guys. Dead on arrival. What's the purpose of those names? Which names, Rodney Braun? What's the purpose of those names? I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about. Morning, the tractor has the hard part. Run the tractor. Got you. Good thing we've got tractors, right? Hippie Herman. I can't believe anybody still clicks on that stuff. Oh, somebody must. Why else would they go in all the rooms? Why else would they be everywhere? Somebody is clicking on that stuff. Somebody. Excuse me, guys. My finger's going. I'm using my phone right now for this live stream. I'm not on my computer. I've reported YouTube. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you. Problem is they just morph and they come back around so many ways. Yeah, we don't want that stuff on this channel. We don't need it. We're a family channel. Let's keep everything clean here. Keep the language clean. Everybody be friendly to each other. No racism. I don't tolerate that either. No racism. No wordy dirds. And respect. Love thy neighbor. In a decent sense. So report them and got, all right, very good. Very good, New Days. Very good. We're going after any and all opposition. Nikki's Nook, I think that's it. So there must be some kind of plan afoot. I have a hard time believing they can pull that off because half the country isn't with them. But even on the side that's supposedly liberty-minded, I mean, there's rhinos, guys. There's a lot of rhinos and a lot of deep staters on both sides of this equation. Don't think they're not. So, DC, that's what builds DC. It's all this deep state stuff. It's a shame. They're not there just to be public servants. They're like parasites living off our tax money. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. They have bot accounts programmed to go into live videos. Yeah, and post spam. That's true. That's true. Although sometimes I think there are people behind it because the way they morph things and what they've said. They had like some other agenda, but it's usually sex bots. Usually, most of the time, porn sites. I don't know, something like that. Most of them, not always. Other stuff sometimes. Do you expect someone from Russia, NK, China to use either a tactical nuke or a nuke? It's possible. We've talked about the conditions for that. Better than a turtle. Oh, hillbilly. They came to D.C. They come to D.C. broke and leave rich. Yeah, isn't that interesting? And the pay of a congressman isn't near what the level of money as most of those guys have. Yeah, it's not terrible pay, no, but it doesn't comport with them having millions of dollars. Nobody on a congressional salary should be a millionaire. None of them. First and last, replacing and removing stent. Oh, stuck kidney stone. Yeah, guys, we might have to do a little praying for Chewy whether or not he is. He's caught the bug from he had a brother or cousin he caught it from. The person he caught it from had all of this and all of the boosters. You weren't supposed to be spreading it when you had all that, right? Oh, I gotta watch what I'm saying here. I'm worried about South Korea and Taiwan. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I was talking about when I couldn't talk, guys. So here's what's cooking, guys. There's something strange shedding. Something strange going on, and this is it. There was because of, well, okay, one, while the Russians were saying that the United States was going to, not the United States, that Ukraine was going to set off a dirty bomb in Ukraine. They were saying that. While they were saying they were going to all the heads of state and NATO, they were going to our Defense Department leads. They went to Lloyd Austin, they went to General Milley, they talked to Blinken. They were going to everybody and say, hey, we know you're doing this, you better not do it, and blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe there's two possibilities. Maybe there's more than that, but primary possibilities were, well, they actually believed that and they were trying to stop it. Or maybe the other possibility is, and I'm not taking sides on this, guys. It don't even, in the final analysis, I don't even know what matters. They're all kind of sort of in on this. That maybe it's like they are planning a false flag, or planning to do something themselves. Because while they're hyping all this tension, they went into having a full-scale nuclear drills. Of course, our side was doing that too. And in fact, Putin overlooked the nuclear drills on their side. Joshua Metagringas, do you think would be country-wise to use it? Country-wise. Oh, you mean a tactical? It's not going to be a pretty thing. Now, some people said it wouldn't make any difference on a tactical level. Yeah, it would too. It would, especially a psychological impact of it. But still, it's going to tick people off too. Look at the Canadian band and sell all nugs. Yeah, I was going to show you something else from Canada too tonight, and I just couldn't get to it because I can't show you the website now because I can't open my computer and I can't do all that from this phone. Now, I could possibly go live on the laptop. I could test that out, but the camera on the laptop is really crappy, and I'd have to re-log into Zoom. It's odd that every time I change, like if I'm going to use Zoom from this one, I'm not using Zoom, I'm just using YouTube Direct. Every time I try to log in from Zoom from another computer, I have to re-log in. And then when I go back to the one I was logged into before, I got to re-log in there. There's just some odd, squirrely things about all this. But they don't let you be on one computer at a time. Or at least it seems to be. That's my case. And I've got the professional version, so I shouldn't be having all these issues I'm having right now. I pay for the top-end professional version of that stuff. So you're not kidding. Callie, this one. Oh, who's Callie? What did Callie say? I don't see that. But anyway, so there's all this talk about the dirty bomb stuff. And while they're talking that, while they're just all worried about this, go full-scale annual nuclear drills, and it's overseen directly by Putin. Well, we're having ours too. But on top of all that, we got all this tension between North and South Korea. They've been trading shots across the DMZ, the demilitarized zone. That's not the first time that's happened. That's happened before. And North Korea has actually shelled South Korean islands, and they've sunk ships. I mean, sometimes this stuff gets hot. Sometimes it gets nutty. Every time the kids play with drills, they punch holes in the dang walls. Okay, I get you. I think the militaries do that too. Well, we had a drill called Able Archer back in 1983 that nearly started a nuke war. That's something to talk about here in a minute. So there's all this anytime you get all these militaries running around each other, there's all kind of potential for error, misunderstanding, and things can just go out of hand from there. It almost happened before, and we didn't know it till 2015. After everything, a lot of stuff was declassified. We didn't know how close we came to war, and at least most of us didn't, back in 1983. Anyway, so we keep learning about all these times we just narrowly missed out. Too many times, guys. Too many times this happened. So let's get back into it. Soon the internet will no longer be free. That's basically, they want to control it. They want to control the pricing. They want to control where you go, how much they want to track you more, and not permit things that they don't want on there. Now, who are they to say? It's maybe time we dump the internet, come up with some alternate net, come up with their own net. The FCC would probably try to stop it, but maybe the FCC is too big for the britches. If the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led like sheep to the slaughter. Exactly, George Washington. Well, George Washington was a smart guy, wasn't he? But they don't even want you to talk about founding fathers anymore. The FBI in their thing says you might be a terrorist if you talk about the founding fathers. Yeah, how about that? What they call it? Something militant terrorist. Yeah, it's getting crazy, guys. Matthew Gian Francesco, you still have a link for food preps? Yeah, I do. Prepwithgreg.com. Go to prepwithgreg.com. Hey, cool. Guys, the cool thing about prepwithgreg.com right now is they came back. They came back with the special, $250 off that 6-month supply, which is the lowest they've had it since 2019. They brought that out a few weeks ago, and they jerked it back, and I thought it was gone forever because of all the food inflation, but they brought it back. With all the food inflation, when you got somebody that's suddenly selling stuff for 2019 prices today, yeah, you better get it while the getting's good. And, some people say, well, that's so much money. Well, it's just so I can't handle it. Well, maybe it is all at one time, but if you can, you're going to spend more than that in 3 months on just whatever you buy anyway, because it's like $2.67 a meal, guys. And this is stuff that lasts 25 years. And it's packaged in ways that you can bury it and all kind of stuff and bug out with it. That's awesome what you can do with it. So prepwithgreg.com. Seriously, guys, check it out. And check out greengregs.com to order worms. Judy65, thank you. We only got 65 thumbs up. How many we got in the room? 103 watching. That's not many. Normally we got twice that number here at this time. So we got less people watching. And all right, guys, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up because the algorithms are stepping on me and something else is stomping on me hard tonight. So watch it, guys. I need help right now. My channel needs help because we love MREs. Patrick, you know what I like? I like sea rats. When MREs came out, I hated them. I was in the Army when they introduced them MREs. We used to have these things called sea rations. They came in little boxes and they had little cans in them. And you used this little can opener that we call the P38 to open them. It's just a little folding piece of aluminum that's sharp on one edge. And you just kind of walked it around the can to open it. And, I got one kind of like that on my Swiss Army knife. It works the same way, but you don't have to unfold it. And it went right on we carried it around right with our name tag. And you could open those cans up. And they would they had some crackers at the bottom of the can. And they used to have a chocolate bar, and they called it a John Wayne bar. The crazy thing was that the crackers always absorbed the flavor of the chocolate. So they weren't pristine salty crackers. They had a little bit of a salty, chocolate flavor to them, but it was all right. So here it is, guys. That's just kind of like the P38 that we had. You can open a can with that. No power required. All those little twisty can openers, man, I never find. Even when I buy the bigger ones, they always wear out. These things, they last. I love these. And it's got a little screwdriver tip at the point, too. These are great. You see that blade right there? You just take it and walk it around the can and open it up. I love these things. Morning light nugs. Yeah, they would like to take our nugs from us. Michelle Grant, we thought you didn't get back. I didn't get a notification. I had to find you this time. Well, that's what's happening. They're just not sending out notifications. Look, we've only got 108 watching. It should be 200. Should be 200 watching right now. And frankly, they tried to apparently they tried to stop me from going online via my computer. I could not log. I could not get sound on my computer for a broadcast. Although I can record a video and upload it, and it will have sound. And I can probably run a meeting with somebody right now and have sound. YouTube creators should start a class action suit. There's something going on, guys. There's something going on here. Something going on. Blue, let's see. Ration packs we used had canned cheese was my favorite. Oh, okay, yeah, Blue fan. Yeah, they had cheese in it sometimes. Still likes some challenge. Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that. Yeah, they obviously have got a political bias. And if you are not towing their line, I mean, if you're in the middle of the line, you can be in the middle of the road, but if you're not towing their line, they don't like you. Apparently. Apparently. That seems to be the case. And I'll leave it to somebody to show me otherwise. But when I get so many people telling me repeatedly they're unsubscribed, when I get kind of, I'm trying to be careful not to violate the rules. My laptop says 105 in the chat room now. Okay. I'm showing 9 on this screen right here. All right, it shows 100 right here. It shows 99 over there. I don't know, it's weird. All right, now it's showing 100. Okay, they agree with each other. So I'm showing 100 people now, 102. Yeah, it should be a lot more than this for this time. But I had a couple false starts for those just coming in. I tried to go live twice. I made sure before I started that I had reserved memory this time. I tested out the audio through Zoom. It tested out. It checked out. The microphone was working. It was working through Zoom. Played it back to me. But I could not get sound across on the live broadcast. This happened twice in a row tonight. I reset everything. Still happened. So this is a strange business, guys. Strange business. I have to get going. Okay, RK Morning, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. So let's get back to what's going on in the world. Part of what we're trying to, well, part of what's going on in the world is what's going on here. Are they trying to, is something afoot to try to stop the content? Do they want to plug your ears like in China? In China, all you can listen to is the state news. All you hear is the state news. Imagine if the only thing you could listen to was Joe Biden and his cronies. Imagine if that's all you could ever hear. Got to hit the sack. Okay, Carol. Just imagine that. Wouldn't that be amazing? No, it would not be amazing. It might suit some people. Might suit some people. Just imagine if the only thing you could listen to was Nancy Pelosi or AOC or anybody for that matter. No one should have the right from any party, any background, to squelch conversation, communication, speech. There is no such thing as this whole notion of judging things and determining that it's false or not. Look, how many things they said was false turned out to be the truth? Almost everything. Almost everything. Yet this is the kind of stuff that PayPal was going to fine you and take your money away from. They were going to be the total sole arbiter, judge and jury. You put out false information and jerk your money out of your account. Well, they're talking about doing that to people across the board now, out of bank accounts. I don't know who's pulling this, but this is the conversation I've been hearing. You'll only catch flake when they're over the target. Flak. We must be. Got it, Patrick. Must be right over the target because I'm getting some serious flack here, guys. 113 watching. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm seeing that. No. Yeah, all right, I'm seeing on my phone here now. All right, very good. So we got people coming in the room. Very good. All right, so recapitulate. What's happening here is that we had these nuclear drills, but that's just not that. Something weird happened. Something really weird happened yesterday. Judge not lest you. Yeah, that's right. Judge not lest you be judged. That's right, Angel. So we ought not be judging. So listen here, guys. Something weird happened yesterday. In light of all these drills going on,
South Korea went on nuclear alert, like they were afraid they were about to get attacked. Japan did it. And then our State Department lady, Wendy Sherman, came out talking about it. So, and then we launched practically everything we had in the Army, Air Force, and Navy. Tons of spy planes and strategic aircraft. We filled the skies up with these aircraft like we've never launched before. And we've had other tense times. Now, I don't know why this time was any worse than any other time we suspected that North Korea might do a nuclear launch. Maybe it's because of all the other things going on. All camera feeds are blank from DC. Yeah, that's right. They blanked out a bunch of camera feeds in DC. Something is weird, guys. Something is cooking. What was that big exercise for just a couple of days ago here where we sent everything in airborne? Lee Wilbarger was watching. He was freaked out. He never saw that before. He didn't even know we had that many 135s to fly. Like there's two versions. Well, there's more than two versions. Most of us are familiar with the refueling plane known as a KC-135, which is a tanker. But apparently they do dual duty as spy planes too. They monitor. And then we had the AWACS plane uh, up. So there was a lot of stuff in the air. If you email them to let them know. All right, Mary Bailey. What did she say? Let me scroll back up so I can find out. Whatever comment is way back up the stream here, looks like. Yes, Scar, we're getting prepared big time right now. Guys, we got so much coming at us. This is the most important thing. I'm scrolling way up. I'm still not sending her a message. Maybe I passed it. There it is. She's telling Judy Doll that I was wondering if I got blocked by mistake on Lee's channel. I have been putting comments in the channel. Oh, well, sometimes it could be a moderator got you. Maybe they did by accident, but they're so concerned in there about what gets posted. You got to be careful. Joshua, what's it say? We're already at war. They just haven't publicized it yet. Okay, New Days. Yeah, really and truly, we are supplying Ukraine with everything, and we're giving the bullet, we're handing them the rifle, HIMARS launcher, and the rockets, and we're doing the intel, and we're telling them where to launch it. We're doing everything but pulling the trigger for them. It's the only thing we're not doing. So yeah, I can see why Russia would be aggravated at us from that standpoint. But we are treating Iran the same way because Iran is providing stuff to Russia. Probably less than what we're giving to Ukraine, but we are looking at putting the screws to Iran because they're providing things to Russia. How is that different? How is that different, guys? I'm not saying I'm a fan of Iran by any means. I'm hoping that the people there overthrow that government with their protests they got going on for because of the Sharia law and that girl that lost her life. A lot more have lost since then. Two aircraft which left. You mean Okinawa? Is that what you're trying to spell there, Arnold? Heading for Alaska. That's just happened. Actually, same here. I was blocked for calling out snowflakes. You just got to be careful what you say on Lee's channel. The mods are very trigger happy. Very trigger happy over there. Albert Pike and Three World Wars. Mr. Floyd, I mentioned that on. I actually showed it. I kind of briefly alluded to it on here, but I kind of went into it on my Rumble channel. That's one of my videos. I went into that. I'll talk about stuff on Rumble. I cannot talk about it here. You can't really go into that here. The 101st Screaming Eagles are doing recon in Odessa. In Odessa? Well, if they're in Odessa, then they're in a war zone. If they are actually in Odessa, they shouldn't be going in. Kathy, you can only hear me because I'm on my telephone. I'm on my telephone, not my computer. I got another computer monitoring this, but my main computer is right over here. When I'm usually doing video for, let's see, I'll do this. Yeah, I'm using my phone. And there's no reason the computer should not be working because it all checked out. It all checked out, but just things aren't. Not to open a can of worms, but if nukes go full blown, expect biological too. Yeah, that could happen, guys. Hey, open cans of worms here all the time. I got a worm farm. Hey, buy some worms from me. I need to sell some worms, guys. Greengregs.com. Let's see. 101 Screaming Eagles. Pick up your rope and follow. 101st, pat you on my shoulder, dear. Pick up my rifle and follow me. I am the infantry. Yeah, there we go. 2020 elections in Michigan need to be decertified immediately. In Michigan, there you go. I better not be saying that out loud. I might get in trouble. Yeah, there's a lot of hokey stuff, guys. But you know, that's the kind of stuff they would call false information and a heartbeat. And a heart anything that invalidates what they claim. But guys, look at all the stuff that you know. They said you couldn't catch the bug from somebody that had the jab at one time. But we know that it ain't got anything to do with it. We know that now. There's Garden and Worm Farm. Hey, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that. Wow. So, guys, yeah, check my website. Buy some worms. We need to sell some worms, guys. And you're going to need them because when when the grid goes down, you can't go to the store and buy fertilizer. If you're watching my channels, you'll know how to use your worms and worm castings to take care of that stuff. Don't censor yourself. That's why I got the. There are things you cannot say on this channel. The terms of agreement on this channel tell you that they will shut you down, and they will do it immediately. There's always been stuff like it, and there's more of them to add to it. So, if I want to keep broadcasting, I can't say these things on here. Y'all got to remember, this is a channel I used to sell worms on. It's more than just the news channel that I'm bringing y'all stuff on. But I have created another channel to do that on. I've created a channel on Rumble. And when I go on Rumble, I'm ready to rumble, guys. I put it out there. It's on there. I'll say it, guys. I say things on Rumble I will not say here. I also have said things on Lee's network I won't say here, but I haven't been in there much lately. Army helicopter low in sky 2 hours northwest of Kansas. Well, helicopters fly around. It takes more than a helicopter to get me where Anton, where is this kilt? So yeah. I did that to you or anyone else. Greg, can you fry worms? Oh yeah, sure. But you know what people do? They actually take the worms. Greg, if this is yours, what? If this vid, Greg, this vid, if yours, is the most important one you made a few years back. Well, most important video made. Let me see what she said in the most important video made. Oops, I tried to click on it and another chat jumped in. The most important vid I made. Oh, well, it's on Swivelhead News. I guess that's where it took me. So that's got to be a recent one. Katie, when I clicked that link, it didn't take me to a specific video. It just took me straight to Swivelhead News. So you're talking about, oh, you used the wrong link. Get ready to rumble. No kidding. Yeah, so that link that New Days Always put out is a Swivelhead News link from YouTube. Check it out, guys. I do read some limericks, and I got a free. The last thing I posted on there is it's too long to be a short. It's not a limerick. A couple of my poems on there are not limericks. 4 of them are limericks. 2 of them are not. One of them was still short enough for me to get into a short video, but the gas price one, the last one was not. And then I did a politicized gas price live video. So, I'm trying to have a little fun with it. I'm trying to use humor to make points, guys. So check that out. It's a good source for a more humorous approach to what was going on. Let me find my way back to our chat room here. Hang on. Let's see if she's posted anything else. 40 going west. Everyone might give some thought to exactly what has come across the border. Oh, yeah, no kidding. No kidding what's come across that border. They could sneak anything across that border. They could sneak a SAR bomb went across almost. I mean, truckload of them. Greg is a hardest working guy on YouTube. Well, thank you, Zen. I try. It is a lot of work to get the stuff out, and you got to remember, I got a day job. I got a worm farm. I got a growing microgreens, trying to get a mushroom house built, and I'm trying to manage more than one channel. So, all my stuff may not look the sharpest. I don't have time to edit things to the nth degree. I mean, every now and then I will edit a video and edit the devil out of it, but that takes an enormous amount of time. And I have put videos in my videos and some of those other bells and whistles. I'm not the sharpest guy on that stuff because it takes time to learn all those tools. But, I've done a little bit of that. But still, guys, it's just, whoo, I do good to post anything. And sometimes y'all get it raw. I'm real, but raw. Raw, but real. And that's one of my saying, especially over on Galactic Grid. Some of the other space channels, they put all kind of time into making their videos glitzy. But, they're guys who don't have any background, other than what people tell them. All they know about space is what somebody else tells them about it. And so they monitor stuff and they listen to other people and they write up some script. And they sound sharp talking, but they ain't got no background. They ain't got no background in it. Hey, I got a rocket motor sitting beside me here that I developed. Look at the stuff I did with the Halo program. Look here, I've got a Space Pioneer Award behind me there. I've run 2 Power Grid Defense conferences. I've got the real deal going, guys. What is your other channel, says Zinjaman. All right, I got several other channels. Now that you asked, I got Galactic Gregs. If somebody could type in some other channels, I got Galactic Gregs. So this is my space channel. It's not as big. I'm trying to get that one monetized. I need about just under 800 hours of watch time, guys, to get it across the board for monetization. That vid, Greg. Whoa, that vid. Breaking power grid down. Let's see which one she's talking about. We're dead. So, how many viewers did that get? It got a lot of views. It got 49,000 views, which is unusual. They did really good on views from my channel. There's lots of smaller channels get that. Of course, I did that how long ago? 3 years ago. If I did that video today, it wouldn't get 1,000 views. Guarantee I wouldn't get 1,000 views on it. If it was brand new breaking news and I put it up there, I wouldn't get 1,000 views. That was back in the day when it was a smaller channel and got way more views. I swear that's why I got those views. The only reason. It was a smaller channel. I didn't have the Freedom Restoration Foundation, so they hadn't marked me as somebody to contain. Yeah, I got more views back in the old days. All right, New Days just shared a Product Papa's channel. Yeah, that's the one I do product reviews. I need to put some. I found another product. I found some video. I was going through. I found some old videos, and I found a video, the worm video. I found a Product Papa's product review video that I thought I lost. Where I was reviewing. There's a light that goes on trailer hitches, and I bought 2 of them, and both of them were hosed up same way. So I did a video on that. Final Frontier. There you go. The Vinyl Frontier. Yes, Patrick. So I got a space channel. I got the Product Papas. And then I got a Swivel Head News on YouTube. And now that's a fun. Now, so far it's been a fun channel because I've been mainly reading poetry, except for one video. I'm reading poetry and making fun of folks. The oh, I'm very dramatic in that video. Maybe that made a difference. So, Katie, why do you think that's the most important video I ever did? Breaking power grid down in 2 countries, almost 50 million people. Yeah, there were 2 countries that went down in the power. This was 3 years ago. They got 49,000 views. Nothing I do today gets anywhere near that many views. Nothing. I'm doing good if I get over 5,000. Really doing good if I get over 5,000 views, guys. You believe that? Really good if I get over 5,000 views. So it's just really fishy. Nothing I put out today gets many views. But you said it was regular. Used to I get 1,000 views in the first hour almost every time. If I didn't, I thought something was wrong. Now it takes about 3 hours from one of my videos to do that. I'm scared of you, Greg. That may be. So my channel is much bigger and I get far fewer views. Yeah, y'all probably heard me complain about this a lot. And you go, well, why'd you complain about this? It sounds like broken record, spilt milk, quit crying, go home. But when you work, your expectation is when you put in all the effort to build a YouTube channel and you see it going up, and then you watch it go, you really go, should I keep doing this? I'm putting a lot of time and effort in this. I could actually make money doing other things. Maybe find some other way to get out there. Why am I doing this? It's killing me. And I'm getting less and less out of it. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to get more and more. Not all of us conservatives. That's okay, Joan. Joan, that's okay. But, this channel did start out to be an urban gardening channel. But, somebody asked me about power grid defense. Because I knew I'd run 2 conferences and I covered it. And so I got a bunch of preppers coming in here. And and one of the things that preppers care about is the right to bear arms, and I care a lot about that. And that does throw some political, shade into the channel. But I don't go along with everything from either side. I'm gonna tell you, both sides are full of deep state. Yeah, I am a warrior. That's it. That is it. Because I just don't take it laying down. I come back and I say, guys, there you go. That's it. Freedom Restoration Foundation. See, guys, and we have a Facebook site too. Now, here's another thing. Freedom Restoration Foundation on Facebook's what, 2-3 years old now? In about a month or two, we hit almost 900 members, and we're still at 900 members all this time after. I think they're holding that down too. Because when you're growing like, and then it goes beep, and stays flat from there on. Oh, that isn't the way things work in nature. That just isn't natural. Something is happening there. Yeah, we can see their fingerprints. We can see the fingerprints of when they put the brakes on. I had a video doing that too on this channel. I had a video with the guy who's running for governor in New Mexico. Oh, when it first went out, it was going straight up. And then all at once, no more views at all. It tanked instantly. Yeah, they shut that down. Oh, they didn't take it down. They didn't say anything. But when you're watching your views go up like a Saturn V rocket, and it looks like it hit something, but suddenly you get none. Oh, something happened. But they didn't say nothing about it. So that kind of stuff happens. That kind of stuff happens. But see, the guy, I brought him on not because he was running for governor, but because he had run a missile site, a nuclear missile site. Shoot. After I had him on, Canadian Prepper had him on. I had old Dr. Peter Vincent Pryor on my channel several times before Canadian Prepper ever got him on. And I had David Pine on my channel. Canadian Prepper got him on. Too. Later, much later. But Canadian Prepper's got a channel that's more than 10 times the size of mine. I like him. But holy guacamole, smoke a moly. I bring on heavyweights. I brought in the heaviest weight I brought on was Ambassador Cooper. He was the biggest heavyweight, and Ambassador Cooper video only got 1,000 views. He was the most important person I ever brought on his channel, and he's the one guy that gave people advice of what to do to get their power grid hardened, because it was working in the Carolinas what he's doing. And some guy sitting on his front porch rocking and telling you that if the sun has a CME at nighttime, don't worry, it won't affect you. Getting nearly 50,000 views when their channels are smaller and they're dead wrong. Yeah. And then I got the experts in here and they don't get no views. Dr. Pryor, when he came on channel, he barely broke 1,000 views on most of his videos until maybe the last one. And then I did a kind of a tribute to him. And that one went pretty well. But, and the only reason I got a lot of views on one of my videos with, and I got to give him credit, one of the videos with David Pine was that Canadian Prepper saw the video and he called it out on his channel. He said, guys, and he kind of threw a little dust at me, but he says, I don't know about this green grace, but he's got this David Pine on this. This is a great video. Everybody check it out. And then suddenly that video hit about 5,000 views because of Canadian Prepper. But, Greg, that vid was really reality of what happens to a country when they go, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I have done descriptions telling people what to expect. 40 Going West, Greg did a video on that. I got over 1,000 videos on this channel. I've got over 1,000 videos on this channel. I hear a lot of people ask me, Greg, why don't you cover this? Why don't you cover that? All the time. What's going on with the little EMP devices? You don't. Guys, look at this. You can make $150 if you're a YouTuber and you're selling those things. I cover power grid defense. I could probably sell more of those than anybody out there. You know why I'm not selling them? Because I got standards. I got standards. If I wanted to make money, that's exactly what I'd sell. If I wanted to make money, I'd be all over that. People accuse me, oh, Greg, you sell this food, you sell this, you sell that. You're telling me I don't make hardly anything on that. Hardly anything. If I wanted to make money, it would be selling those things. I can make a ton of money on those. I could probably retired selling that junk. I don't have any of them. I really worry about the power grid. And I'm in 2 power grid defense, national level power grid defense committees. Top experts. Ain't one of us got one of those. You couldn't give me one. So there you go. There you go. That's why I don't have them, don't sell them, and don't talk about them. I try not to, but y'all lure me into it. But I got to be careful because that company is extremely litigious. But if they get the wise idea to go litigious on me, I'm not going to back off like somebody else I know did. A certain doctor, I'm going to take them straight on. I'm going to burn their things on air live. I'm going to show everybody. So, okay, because I got friends around here that got their own labs. And we'd be happy just to have some fun with those things and smoke them. We'll build a little house, put one in, and smoke it. Yeah, so they tell you that they're protecting you. No, there's several things wrong with it, just so much. So let's just take them to physics. Let's say everything works perfectly as they said it was. They're going to shut everything coming from the power line so it goes to the ground and you're protected. The biggest component of EMP comes up through the ground line. So they're totally off base from the get-go. And I ain't buying nothing else they say. Not a darn thing they say that I'm buying. Good documentary, American Blackout by Nat Geo. Hey, I was on Nat Geo once, showing aliens attack. Old Travis Taylor got me in, pulled me into that. I suppose I had a speaking part, but I heard the stuff Travis was talking about. I go, I don't know part of this. I left. I left before they interviewed me. It's like, no, I'm not going to be on this show talking that stuff. They had President Obama on that show. It's like, hey, they had some poor guys, defense experts in the Pentagon got on that show. But if these guys knew what this show was going to talk about, they wouldn't agree to that. So I'm glad I heard the spill. Where they were going. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That's goofy, and I just backed out. But I'm in the video. I'm in the video taking part of balloon launch. My buddy Bill Brown's was speaking in it because he was the vice president of Hart. I was the president. I was supposed to speak too, but I was like, nope. Straight backwards. Get out. Russia going to take out satellites. They may well do it, and China's testing EMP means of taking out satellites right now. If I wanted to make money, I would invest everything I have into pharmaceuticals and radiation pills like Pelosi and the. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey guys, get Pectin. Get Pectin. That's what the Ruskies were giving people when Chernobyl went off. Apparently, it helps with the gut. I guess nowadays, always you can tell us more about that. But it's supposed to help keep you from getting as much radiation sickness. It don't protect your thyroid. It protects, I guess, your intestinal tract somewhat. Greg's channel is 100% on. I try to be honest, Pablo. I really do. I try to be honest. And I am an engineer. I'm an electrical engineer. I work and I do system safety, electrical avionics system safety on the space launch system. I've built rockets, built my own rockets, and I've worked on rocket projects. I've designed stuff on the space station. I've worked power systems on the International Space Station. I've chaired 2 power grid defense conferences. Like I said, I got test sets, and I'm a warrior. So if these guys want to take me on, I ain't going to back it down. I'm going to bite them hard. I think their company will be over when I'm done with them. I think their days will be numbered. So they better leave me the heck alone. They better leave me the heck alone. Dulce, good old seaweed. There you go. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. Y'all lure me in to talk about them all. I don't open that conversation just because I know how litigious they are. But I'm not going to cower and not answer a question. Pfizer is increasing the price of each jab. Oh, yeah, of course. Now they got everybody addicted to this crap. Is that 110 to 130? Whoo! Yeah, I said the taxpayers were paying for it originally. It was all paid for, and it was never free. Oh my God! You multiply that times all the people in the country, they're making a killing. And then you got to get them every 3 months, I guess, because they ain't no good for nothing. They don't last no time. And then what good are they doing anyway? People still get it. They still get sick. They spread it, and they get side effects. What does this accomplish other than keeping? Yeah. I gotta shut up. I've said this on the other platform. Go to Rumble. Go to Rumble, guys. Maybe I gotta get where it's on broadcast live from Rumble. Maybe that's what we're going to do from now on. Maybe this was the shot to drive me harder over Rumble. I want to see if the Zoom will work or something. I'm going to try to do a live cast from Rumble. I might try coming in here first, but then I'm going to set it all up and we're going to go to Rumble. I wonder if I can do it right now. I wonder if I can go live from Rumble right now. Let's see. What does this take? I haven't done it. Haven't tried it. Go live. There's a go live button. Hang on, guys. If I can do this, I can do what I wanted to do. Select a placeholder video. What? The video will loop when your stream is not yet available. Maximum duration 60 seconds. Yeah. Okay, there's some homework to do. There's some homework to do before I can go live on Rumble. But guess what, guys? That's coming. After this little fiasco tonight, that's coming, guys. We're going to Rumble. Oh, hillbilly, the only thing is salvation. If people accept the Lord will help us all. It may be in the afterlife, old hillbilly. We got a lot of crap they're throwing at us right now. A lot of flack. So keep mutations going. There you go. That's what I talked about over on Rumble. That's what I talked about. Look, 1918 flu. 3 cycles and it was over. Why? We had herd immunity. We're not going to get there. Now that they've instituted what they've instituted, it's not happening. We have turned something that might have gone away into a perpetual nightmare. Thank you, Dr. Ouchie. Thank you so much for wrecking the world. You and Gates of Bill. Be careful. I'm really walking on thin ice on this platform right now. I'm on thin ice. So this is why I'm creating the other channels, guys. I need to take this off here and go to the other channels. You have a link to your Rumble. Yeah, but I got to set up some things before I can go live on it. I can't do that when I'm holding the phone in my hand here. So it will take me a little bit. I got to have a 60-second video. Maybe I could put one of my, well, I have to download it. One of those little funny 60-second videos I put up on my YouTube, so I'll go ahead and use. I got to download it first. Maybe that's what I need. Just something that'll play to pull you in. Or maybe an intro type video. Or it's just something. Or maybe it's music or something. Just something that plays, it loops until it gets things set up. Apparently that's what it's asking for. So that's different than how YouTube operates. Or at least through Zoom. Bill Gates, I'm a farmer. Well, hi, Bill Gates. Are you a worm farmer? Do you know that the Carters actually grew worms? I found out when I visited Plains, Georgia. Oh, really? That don't surprise me, though. U.S. satellites risk being paralyzed as China's ahead of the game with space warfare. I'm going to read off some titles of some other articles I got here, guys. How do Canadians... Oh, yeah. How about this one, guys? we like to think we're supposed to in our country have rights of privacy and our personal items and our papers, right? Now you think that we'd even have even more privacy in the rights to our own body. Now when it comes time, oh yeah, but they want to take that away from you, tell you got to put stuff in you that you don't want in you. But if you want to kill something that's in you, that's okay. You can kill something. Oh yeah, kill something. Yeah, that's great. But they want to dictate everything else, right? A human organ farmer. Yeah, what kind of farmer are you, Gatesville? Glad to see you back with audio. I'm only back with audio, Rochelle, because I'm on my phone. I cannot do it from my computer. It will not work right now. I tried it twice, and I reset everything, and it still wouldn't work. But the audio works on my computer. It's not my computer. It's got to be YouTube or something else. Even the Zoom worked. I tested it out, and I recorded on it, and I tested it out prior to each of the sessions where it didn't work and get through to you guys. So it's not my computer. It's not Greg on Rumble. Yeah. Go ahead and sub to me on Rumble. And I'm going to be trying to set up to do live casts from there. That's what I'm going to do. And I can record a video and upload, but I've not done a live cast. Yes, enjoyed your spike bugs. So we will. I think I'm just about done with this. So this aggravated me too much tonight. There's too much effort to try to set one of these up and just have it tank twice in a row. So I think I'm getting done with YouTube for a lot of this content. Bill needs to defeat Greg's worms. All right. So let's see. Lost me no room for Rumble. Lost me no room for Rumble. What? What do you mean by that, Alan? Lost me no room for Rumble. I did not quite follow that. You spend a lot of time. Yeah, I do. I spend a lot of time trying to set this stuff up. I can't walk by a worm farm that needs help. Too much water, no dirt. Well, since I got well water, I can water with hose pipes now. It used to be a lot harder. So yeah, let me tell you about the Canadians. It looks like there's a new law in Canada that you no longer have to consent to be an organ donor. Everyone is an organ donor by default. Think about that. Sonny, any part of your body, you don't belong to you no more. You belong to the state. Yeah, see, that's where they're heading, very communistic system. Of course, if you notice that the countries that locked down the most, the countries, the states, the cities, were the ones that leaned on that side, And especially the further they lean over, the more harsh the lockdowns are. Look at China. Now tell me how much better off they are than those that didn't lock down. Is there really any difference? No. Nothing. Nothing worth spitting at. Oops. I shouldn't be talking this stuff here, right? Hey, Cha-Cha, how you doing? Cha-Cha's here, Arnold. She just came in. Granny was texting me earlier. So I don't know why Granny's not here. Maybe she don't. Maybe she didn't get a notice. I thought Granny would be here because I try to go live on Wednesday nights, but I got thwarted twice tonight. I've always tried going live on Wednesday nights. Guys, the guy who drove the car through the Christmas parade, how do you pronounce that? Wakiska. Yeah, they found him guilty of intentional homicide, of course. That was horrible. It was horrific. But, it's not just nugs, guys, and that just shows if somebody wants to do great damage, they don't need a nug. The first thing the Marxists do is just take your nugs away. Exactly. That's all they want to do. And every chance they get anything, they'll just harp on it. And who's to say some of the stuff hasn't been made to happen just to give them something to harp on? You know what I mean? You gotta wonder. Gotta wonder, guys. Something Biden said, and this is in the Washington Post, guys. I can't show. No, the Washington Times. Excuse me. Biden supposedly cracked like a joke. I don't know. Biden says, hey, we're going to have annual jabs. No, they want to force everybody into this stuff. And also, the United States we're really low on diesel fuel. I'm seeing different numbers out here. This article says we only got a 25-day supply, but I saw one a couple of days ago. All right, this article's 2 days old. Okay. An article 2 days old, so what are we down to 23 days in diesel fuel? Guys, check out my videos about fuel. I can't share Wendy with you guys today. I can't share the USGS website, earthquakes. I can't share space weather. But I can look through it and tell you what I see. Today's the 27th. So we always see all these close calls right after they went by us. Looking forward, there's really nothing to be concerned about. Yeah, I saw an article. I talk about fear porn. I'm going to show you a picture from. Yeah, I was going to share with you another video I found the Goat Man, too. Yeah, I was going to have a little fun now. I was going to show this other Goat Man video. Ah, Lord, guys. I am going to show you this. I am going to show you picture. I think I can turn my phone around and take this here off the screen. Let's see here. Turn around, would you? Now, yeah, I get accused of fear porn all the time. I've always been accused of fear porn. You see this? Disaster. NASA misses asteroid coming toward Earth. Yeah, they're making out like it's going to hit us. A big asteroid about to hit us. NASA missed it. Well, that's a bunch of hooey. That is fear porn, guys. That is fear porn. There are channels out there throwing out massive fear porn. And some of them just totally get away with it, But guys, we don't know of anything that's about to hit. Oh, thank you here, New Days, for taking care of that nasty site. There is no asteroid that's about to hit us anytime soon of any size. I don't mean there's something we don't know, but there's no known. And what happens is we are still constantly discovering these. So yeah, we found one that was pretty big, but it's going to miss us by a long shot. And that's what that article is about. It was a recent discovery. We didn't miss it. We just recently discovered. We're still finding these things. We're still searching and looking. That's why we're doing it. We're finding stuff. If we weren't searching, we wouldn't have known about it. So this whole NASA misses large asteroid is coming towards Earth. Yeah, but it's going to miss us by, like 2 times the distance between here and the moon. That's a big miss. I am not going to lose a wink of sleep over that. But then you get old Stephen Banoon 3 years ago telling us we were about to get wiped out by asteroids. And come October, no one on Earth will be able to deny it. It will be readily visible to everybody. And I came out in August and I said, no, not true. And I busted it. And then he came back next year and did the same thing over again. It's like, really? Are you kidding me? And you get all these people still following you, still watching you. You come up with stuff like that and constantly, and then you keep doing it, and then you redo it, and your followers just keep coming back. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. How do people keep going to somebody that's so far off? Yeah, he's pretty goofy, Clifford. That's just crazy. Oh, I got these Pentagon experts. I got these experts in the Pentagon and intelligence and NSA, and they've told me this is what's happening. Well, his contacts in the Pentagon expert aren't worth 2 cents. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're not worth 2 cents. Guys, I brought one of the top Pentagon officials on this channel. Ambassador Hank Cooper. He used to run you see that post right there? That's from the Strategic Defense Initiative. He used to run that office in the Pentagon. Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program was run by Hank Cooper. He ran one of the biggest programs in the Defense Department in the Pentagon. And he's an ambassador. He's one of the biggest people, one of the highest level people on. I haven't seen another YouTube channel anywhere bring on anybody near his caliber. Just a little bitty channel, and he only got 1,000 views. It's like, really? Wow. That's back when I was getting a lot of views. Because he preaches. Oh, well, there are good preachers, and then there's preachers. But a preacher needs a certain amount of discernment. Maybe he needs to call me before he goes on talking that stuff, because I can break down the physics, and I can show him and explain it to him. Says, all right, now you calm down. You're overreacting here. Waiting for it to snow so the forestry will be busy. Okay, Arnold. Yeah, you probably getting some snow soon. You don't have any right now? Mods, if you can go to that channel, scroll up to the right until you get to about, click report for spam and block. Okay, that's how you do it. So you go to the channel that does something, scroll to the right, get to the about, click the report and spam. Okay. Very good. My internet's been glitchy. Well, I can't even go live from my computer over here. And that's hardwired internet. And my app's working. My computer's working. So it's on the YouTube side. I have to go on. I'm going to do it from my phone. So strange. Bone dry. Oh, bone dry. When I went in the Army, I met a guy. My first one in. I was inducted. I went to the Air Force Base. I actually got inducted in the Army on the Air Force Base. What's that Air Force Base down in Montgomery? Fort. Yeah. What's the name of that place? Oh, shoot. I can't remember right off. Well, it was an Air Force Base in Montgomery. That's where I joined the Army. Then they trucked us off to Fort. That's where everybody in Alabama goes into service, I guess. Then they trucked us off to. Shoot, I don't know the name. Fort Maxwell Air Force Base. Then they trucked us off to Fort Jackson. But one of the guys I met there, he was from a place in Alabama called Blowgourd, Alabama. He was from Bone Dry Road, Blowgourd, Alabama. I just last weekend finally looked that up. Says, is this real? Oh yeah. We have a Bone Dry Road in Blowgourd, Alabama. Imagine that. Heart and thank you, Cha-Cha. Okay, glad y'all getting some collaboration going here. All right, good job, Cha-Cha. Very good. Rain 3 inches, say David Park. Where you at, David? We had a little rain yesterday. I'm going to try to do something different on this platform. Now, it's cold coming your way. Oh, yeah, I don't doubt that, Tom. So I did a video sometime back on frogs. And a lot of people loved it. It never got over 2,000 views, but the people that watched it told me they loved it. Is there anybody here that's seen my frog video? Let me know. Have y'all seen my frog? Anybody in here that's seen my frog video? John Long says, I've got the pectin and the potassium iodide. Problem I've had is trying to figure out how the amounts for the small grandkids and itty bitty stuff. Yeah, I don't know about dosing. It should tell you. Went to basic at Fort Lost in the Woods. All right, Leonard Wood, right? Fort Leonard Wood. All right. Yeah, my brother went to Fort Puke. Guys, drink good quality sodium bicarbonate. Hey, I'm still picking You still picking raspberries? Beets, carrots, Brussels sprouts. Wow, and all the cold weather you're having up there. Amazing. She grows a lot of stuff. I've had somebody in Vermont says, "Oh, we're too far north. We can't grow all that up here. We can't grow that." So New Days does it. She does it. So don't say it can't be done. That girl does do it by herself. Okay? She does amazing stuff. And she's good with the wild edibles and medicinals. We got to do some more talking about that. That's one thing we got to cover. So now I got an aquaponics system right here that's got tomatoes growing on it, and I don't cover them or anything because it's kind of a microclimate there. We got to 28 degrees and the vines have survived now. The edges got nipped, but I need to go out and do a video on that. I got to cover that. I've not done enough aquaponics stuff. But yeah, what I was about to say is I'm going to try to start another kind of channel. And it shouldn't take a lot of effort to start it and maintain it. I hear that they do well. Now, of course, since it's me doing it and the system knows me, I mean, it may be I can't do anything on this platform. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a shot. Because when I did everybody likes it when I go out and soak the frogs. I think GG has a rattlesnake in his boot. You know what the Germans call the Confederate battle flag? You know, where soldiers in the United States Army was flying the Confederate battle flag against Germany and against the Japanese. And in fact, there was a group in the Solomon Islands, they called them the Conforcels, Confederate Forces of the Solomon Islands. See, a lot of people don't know this. We're told, oh, the Confederate battle flag is a Nazi. No, that flag flew against the Nazis. A lot of people don't know that now. The history gets covered up, gets changed. But the Nazis called it the rattlesnake flag because it had all the stars and, in a line, kind of like the diamonds on a diamond back. So they called it the rattlesnake flag. And I do not permit racism on this channel. Y'all need to bear that in mind. No racism allowed. I have a biracial family. Kids and grandkids. So I don't permit that. And I never would have. Wasn't raised that way. Don't think that way. And if you think because I'm from the South I'm that way, then that's racist. If you think because I look like Odin and maybe Odin that I'm racist, that's racist. I'm just going to build a greenhouse. There you go, David. Snow. The Gadsden flag is a historical American flag with a yellow field. It's got a rattlesnake on it. That is true, Clifford. That is very true. And I got a Gadsden flag coffee cup given to me by my daughter who's mixed race. That's what she gave me. We are created in God's image. That's right. And we're all the same inside. That's what I keep telling everybody. It's true. Colonel George Patton Sr., was a Confederate colonel during the American Civil War. Yes, sir. That's true. That's true. That is true. So, Greg is a living, breathing man. I hope so. Still breathing so far. So far, the Minuteman flag is a coal copperhead about to strike. There you go. Yeah, see, that was a popular thing in the Gadsden flag and some other flags. Yeah, that was a very popular motif amongst our ancestors who were rebelling against it. And they also had a cut-up snake that showed it had a name over each colony. It was another symbol they used. I asked my granddaddy how many Nazis did he kill, and he said he lost count the first day. I'm going to show that. Bing. That's right, New Days. A lot of people lose sight of that. A lot of people lose sight. Well, what a country does is they demonize the other side in the minds of their people and their soldiers, so the people have the stamina to fight against them. There was a Christmas in World War I where somehow there was a Christmas truce just among the troops. The generals had nothing to do with it. The officers had nothing to do with it. It's just somehow the troops got talking back and forth, and somebody put up a Christmas tree on a trench, and next thing you know, the troops on both sides were having a Christmas party. It's all the lieutenants and captains and colonels, all they could do to get them finally after Christmas to divide them up and get them fighting each other again. We're the same inside, guys. They play us against each other. It's a terrible thing. Deborah Montoya, hey Gigi, how's it going?
Well, I'm on my phone because I can't broadcast from my computer for some stinking reason. I had problems the other night. First time I tried it, didn't work. The second time it did after I reduced some stuff in memory. But this time I didn't have a memory problem. There was no memory issue. So it's something else cooking, guys. Something else cooking. I'm going to be trying to do this from my Rumble channel. I got a Rumble Swivel Head News channel. So we're going to, and YouTube probably be happy to see me go. I think they're, trying to get rid of me. Excuse me, I'm holding my phone. It's kind of hard for me to hold and do everything. I dropped it a couple of times. So if you find yourself falling to the floor, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop you. It's kind of cumbersome holding this thing with a charging cord plugged into it. Yeah. So I think it's on the YouTube side. John Long, I can watch a video on YouTube while doing other things on my phone. Does Rumble have that? I guess you can do it on your phone. I haven't tried a phone app yet. Have you restarted your computer? Yep. That's not what it is. I can go into Zoom and do a video right now. But yeah, I shut down a whole bunch of stuff and tried to bring it back up, and it just didn't do it. So AG, there's something else cooking there. Anyway, and it's too much aggravation. I got too many things. See, the problem is I multitask. I have several windows open anytime I'm working. When I have to shut all that down, then it takes me 3 or 4 hours to get back to the level I was working at. So it's not just that I spent a lot of time preparing for a video. Now it's just tanked my whole day. That hits me hard. I got several things I try to do concurrently, but I checked my memory. My memory had plenty of margin in it. There was no memory issue. So when you go through it and you reset all that stuff and you shut things down and you're still having problems, I wasn't a happy camper when I came back up and I was still having the same problem. I was not a happy camper, guys. It's tiresome, exactly. Mine is set to auto defrag all that garbage. Well, that's good, David. So what's the auto defragger? What is your auto defragger, David? All right, guys, how many people we got in here right now? We got 102, according to my phone. Well, we're going to end the video tonight. I can't share the things I wanted to share, and it's already 1:30. I got some other things I need to do. Oh yeah, what is one thing I was trying to get to? Maybe you need another computer. I don't think it's my computer. To be honest, I don't think it's my computer. I'm gonna take the computer back in the shop, but I've had a lot of stuff placed on it. I got the new operating system installed, a bunch of other things. I had memory, plussed up. I had a bunch of stuff done on the computer. It's back on the new computer right now, but I don't think it's a computer. I guarantee you, I could probably call somebody on Zoom and talk to them right off the bat. I had a meeting on Zoom Monday night. We did our Freedom Restoration Foundation meetings on Zoom. I recorded videos earlier today on Zoom, just right before this. I've done stuff on Zoom. And see, last time I went live, I was having a problem. So there's just something fishy. It's weird that Wisconsin has like a bubble of cold over it right now. That could happen. Uninstall, reinstall. Oh Lord. Takes so long to set everything up. 6 a.m. all day. Yeah, all right, good, Rochelle. Yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to go. Well, let me finish where I was going. I keep getting distracted. One of the things I want to do is I want to set up. And y'all never told me. Anybody here? Is there anybody here that watched my frog video? And I got a 9-hour, 20-minute video on this channel of just frogs, peeping frogs. Chat disconnected. Oh, my computer over here is now telling me the chat's disconnected. Wait while we try to reconnect you on the other computer, but it's still live on my phone. You see, there's some weird stuff going on tonight. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Please wait. I can't supposed to do anything while who's we? Got signal. Signal's total barred out. I'm going to hit the refresh button. Oh, another one. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Uh-huh. I haven't seen that before on my laptop. I just hit the refresh button over there. Let's see what happens. Chirping. Okay, I saw that. Okay, now that's reinstalled, I guess. Yeah, they ain't smiling at me, guys. Yeah, the peepers. I heard them. Y'all like the video on the peepers? I'm going somewhere with this, guys. Defragging. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Arnold. Excuse me. I was thinking something else. Chat's still alive there. Okay, yeah, just problem with that computer. And when the computer is a connection, but I don't know why. It was still working on this phone, and actually, the internet. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm having all kind of weird problems tonight. All kind of weird problems. So let me finish what I'm trying to say. The reason I'm asking about the frog videos is I have recorded rain a few times. I've recorded frogs another time. I've recorded crickets. There's channels that do nothing but sounds to sleep by, and they're very successful. They tend to do really, really well. And all they do is post videos on sounds to sleep by. Gosh, all the frogs I got out here, tin roof on my barn, tin roof on the little washroom I got out here. I got a tin roof on my mushroom house, and people like rain on a tin roof. I got tin roofs all over the place out here. I got gurgling sounds from my aquaponics systems. I can go to creeks where the water is running through rocks. I got the trees, the winds, the birds. Guys, I can do some killer videos for that kind of stuff. In fact, I've already got a bunch of the sounds downloaded, and I've been putting them together. I'm really thinking I want to try. I wonder if your phone is running on mobile data or what. No, I run my phone on mobile. My phone is on mobile. It's different than the computer. So I've been watching you on my phone for the last 3 days. Okay. Last 3 years. All right. There's probably a app for Rumble that you can download to your phones, guys. Yeah, I do use my phone as a hotspot for the laptop. That's why I'm kind of surprised it had an issue and the phone didn't. But it's also probably going through a different server over there. Russia hacking. I don't know, Alan. What's hacking or what's happening? I use defraggers. Yeah. They come with it. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah. La. Yeah, it's it. Actually, my computer has got new hard drives. Everything's got lots of room still on. It's not maxed out. Goats are great survival tools. There you go, Zenjamin. Yeah, I wanted a goat video, but it's probably Google or YouTube board. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. Because somebody was in here earlier telling me that other channels are having the same problem, not just mine. They said it happened on several other channels. So that sounds suspicious. That's why I'm thinking it's YouTube. That's all that makes sense to me. Watch Kerry Holtzman. He's such a great computer builder, service tech, 30 plus years building PCs. Okay, Arnold. Alrighty, guys. So what I'm looking at is starting one of those sounds to sleep by channel. Now, I noticed a lot of people did not like, because I got a lot of peppers on there. You know, and when you got a channel, people don't want to see something that's out of context for that channel. If they do, they're not happy campers. So I think that video would go really well. I downloaded it. I think it'd go really well on another channel. Greg, your channel is being watched. Your channel is being watched. I can tell you. You mean by somebody that's trying to get me? Yeah, I know that. The topics I talk about's enough to get me under somebody's radar scope. Oh yeah, I talk things they don't like, and it's not just that I talk them. Lots of people talk it. It's that I got
organize an organization, do something about it. Look, I was proactive. I actually didn't just, say we need to get a power grid. Or no, I actually ran 2 conferences on that, and I've joined 2 different national level panels, committees that's working on it. And what else did I do? I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation. We started a tribe group. I'm proactive, guys. I don't believe in just sitting around and letting them run over you. I'm proactive in many different ways. Something I won't talk about on here. Now, people that have been here might know what I'm talking about. People that have had the fortune or misfortune, however you choose it to judge it, to have come by here. New Days has visited, so she can tell you that I got some other things going on. Yes, that's why what's the first rule of prepping? Rule number 1 of prepping: don't tell people you're prepping. So what happens when you start a YouTube channel about prepping? That's a big violation of rule number 1. So you gotta have something in your hip pocket if you pull one of those. Thank you, New Days, for sharing those links. We need to protect Greg at all costs. Thank you, Benjamin. So everybody like to see I did me starting another channel. Hi ho silver and away. Find somebody else and do that. Yes, I can do the William Tell Overture with my tongue. I don't need a musical instrument. I am a musical instrument. I'm a man of many talents. I can write poetry and I can rumble. There you go. Hey, I can do rockets or worms. And I have a sense of humor. I try to. Now, that's one thing a lot of preppers don't like. They don't like somebody on the channel that's got a sense of humor. Why not? I don't get it. Guys, you got to have a sense of humor. I've never seen anybody else can do that. I've been doing this since I was a kid. And people don't look at me. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Yeah, I never made anybody could do it. Never. And now, try fry worms. I got to build me a goat cart or 2. So, guys, we got to have a little fun. So, I entertain too. Especially with some of the poetry I've come up with, right? So, all right, we've gone long. We've gone really long here. Yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning. I got some other fish to fry. We got to go, guys. Yeah, I'm working towards setting up another channel. I'll let y'all know when I do it. But it'll be sounds to sleep by. I mean, hey guys, I'm out here and giving people stuff to rack your nerves. So if I deserve to give y'all the flip side. If I'm gonna rack your nerves, telling you what's going on in the world, I'll give you something to relax by. You need it after figuring out what's happening in the world, right? I refreshed the page and it came on. What came on, David? New to your channel. I love it. Hey, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. I'm having a broadcast on my phone because I can't do it through the computer right now. Brought to you by. There you go, Carol. My commercial, you mean? I can remember Sesame Street. And this program is brought to you by the letter J. Well, being red-headed, I like living on the edge, being around crazy people, blow up things in the air. There you go. Flat earthers are destroying the internet. That's it. That's it. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. Old commercial, yeah, brought to you by. So, guys, I appreciate everybody. Maybe I'll check out some of my posters. Y'all can't see these when I've got my computer. Here. That little flag flew on mirror. Yeah, you can see my posters there. How about that? So I've been up in the sky a few times. Believe me, the earth is round. Yeah, it sure is. especially when you're going transcontinental, when you're flying like from Europe to America, or I guess especially, I've never flown on the Pacific Ocean, but you can tell it when you get up at those heights. You can see it. You can tell it. Don't let YT get you down. Oh, they gave me all kind of frustrations. But, you know, I am. Let's see if I put a, well, maybe, hopefully, they won't, if I come up with a frog video and the only thing talking is frogs, maybe they won't squelch it. But then go, oh, this is Greg Allison's frogs. They might be talking code. Frogs are talking code. We'll have to put it through some. We'll have to put it through a neural net. We'll have to put it in a quantum computer and figure out what them frogs are telling us. My code frogs. That's it. Code frogs. Like they can't handle the truth. You got that right, Patrick. They can't handle the truth. You got that right. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all a lot. Share my videos, please. Subscribe to my other channels. Just go there, subscribe, bang that notification bell, and click all. Yeah, Kaylee, Chewy. Yeah, Chewy Weather, guys. Say a prayer for him tonight. Randy. Yeah, Randy from the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Leanne, there you go. In fact, we could probably do a little quick prayer right now. Yeah, Chewy is got some issues, and also he had a friend that just died, had a wreck, and so he's sick. Love code frogs. Project Halo. There you go. Halo. Ain't got a rocket from a balloon and off we go. We're gonna fly a rocket into space. We're gonna begin the amateur space race. Halo. Ain't got a rocket from a balloon and off we go. Gotta have a little fun here, right? Halo from Booger Town, USA. Yeah, I played that Bargaintown commercial the other night. That's why people from all over town say if you love boogers, you'll love Booger Town, USA. YouTube has been really stupid on most channels. Steven Crowder has the same issues with YT messing. Oh, okay. What's Steven Crowder cover? Y'all, this I've been hearing this tonight. Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Yes, Jason, that is Susan and Randy Bly. After's the best medicine. That's right. That's one of my others. Now, so I got two soil hidden news channels. One of them so far has been more humor than not political and poking fun at people. The YouTube on Rumble. Yeah, we're rumbling there. We're ready to rumble and take a tumble. I take off the gloves and roll up the sleeves and let it out. I'm on the green side of Booger Town. There you go. That's my people all over town. So if you like boogers, you'll love Booger Town, USA. There you go, Billy. Yeah. And Mary Hart does good like a medicine. There you go. You're right. That's how we stay ahead of them. We can't let them stop us from laughing. The real question is, where does all the human flatulence go? It's methane. It goes up in the air. So go ahead and use on Rumble. Thank you there, Katie. So I always like Green Greg's laughter. There you go. Thank you. Coated frogs. Yeah, that's it. I got coated frogs. Code frogs. Code. Hey, some people have code frogs. I got code frogs. Oh my God, the NSA is going to tear up the woods around here. Code frogs. That's it. That's it. Code frogs. Mr. Smith says, "Hey Greg, what happened? Did Alabama get nuked?" Yeah, I think we did. At least my computer. So that's why I'm having to do this on my phone tonight. Hey, we're running out of fertilizer. There's plenty in DC. Ooh, yeah, but I think that's just poison. That's just so putrid. I don't know if you can plant anything in it. But they certainly got their share. It's toady frogs around here. Toady frogs. Okay. All right, man. Jack Link Fund for feeding the Sasquatch. Yeah. Hey, Mom, give me a super chat so I can feed the Sasquatch. Goodbye. Yeah, now the mosquitoes are getting well. Maybe I can go outside and do a few videos outside like I used to, guys. That might be how we do our lives. Might do that on here. We can go Sasquatch hunting again. Y'all used to like me sitting out there and just listening to the frogs, bowling frogs. Yeah, I raised quail for survival. That's a good one, Zen. That's a good one. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna call it a night. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say a quick prayer. Let's do that. Pray for Granny Lana, our granddaughter Kaylee. If anybody else has got a prayer request, put it in here right now. We're gonna pray for Randy Bly, the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Oh yeah, see this blue bottle right here. Susan, she made that for me. Oh, the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. They got bunnies and they got blue bottles. I got a bunch of green bottles. I should start the Green Bottle Bunny Farm. Frogs are better fried. There you go. And we need to pray for Chewy. Definitely pray for Chewy. So yeah, I want to. What's it say here? Yeah, they want to quell the cow farts, and it's like I thought. Y'all said we were running out of fertilizer. If I didn't know better, that's what you get 10, 10, 10 from cow farts. Hey guys, cow farts, let me tell you something. If that's the problem, Wild Bill Cody saved the whole universe by wiping out those infernal buffaloes. You know, how ridiculous can you get? You know, we had the country covered with millions and millions of buffaloes. And there's no critical thinking from a certain side of things. How many farts come out of Air Force One? A lot, especially when Sniffy Joe's on board. Anyway, guys, all right, let's do the prayer thing real quick. Everybody pray according to however you pray in your faith. I'm not going to tell anybody how to do it. And if you have no faith, just a moment of silence would be a nice call for respect, guys. So. Amen. Yeah, I remember Randy Bly did a video. He came up, him and Susan came up to farmer's market one time. She was playing the guitar, and he had a chauffeur, actual chauffeur that you blow. I mean, a full long ram's horn. And I actually managed to blow that thing. Boy, he could play it. Oh, those aren't easy to blow. I've got some horns I've blown. I see some of my old market videos. I blow a horn, some of them. But yeah, he's good at it. It's pretty amazing. Big Bird looks gassy. Alrighty, guys. Trump just update his Big Birds wouldn't pass much. His Big Bird. Oh. He's playing. I got you. I thought you were talking about Big Bird like on Sesame Street. I used to work with a guy that kind of reminded me of Big Bird. Anyway, yeehaw. All right, guys, let's call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you all for being here. Mods, you've been real busy. I thank y'all for taking care of business and getting the trolls out of here. And try blowing a conch shell. There you go. Just want to thank everybody for what you do. Alabama Constitutional Crusader. Hey, Alabama Constitutional Crusader. Go to Facebook and join our Facebook Freedom Restoration Foundation group. Check us out, Alabama Constitutional Crusader. The kind of person we need on our side. Hey, I may get somebody running for Libertarian on the channel for state governor here. I got to call them tomorrow. Diesel, if you ever heard anything, yeah, I just mentioned we're running short, guys. Covered that earlier. Yeah, we're probably down to 23-day supply from the sounds of it. Hopefully something will break loose. Joe Biden is not helping us on that number, though. Be blessed, everyone. That's a good one. All right, folks. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I got to have some more coffee because I got to keep perking. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank y'all so much for all you do and for being faithful members of the family. Anyway, good night. God bless. Greg out.